It's sunny in Chicago. It's taking a little time to mute out. So if you want to, you can mute your own selves out so we can have a nice clean call. It's not going to be a long one this morning. Short and sweet. I'm going to ask for a little audience participation because, as we train, as we share, as we teach, as you all come on board, as you attend, at some point it's time to implement. And I am so proud of you guys that are out there implementing your business. You are doing three-way calls. You're doing parties. You're doing events, Super Saturdays, and trainings for your team. And your business is showing the results. I see that the Blessed branches have been having a weekly event, and on a weekly basis, new people are joining their business. I see Ernestine Davis here in Chicago going out and doing parties and now touching people that she does business with, people that are already customers, people that have big spheres of influence. And then they're doing a party for her, inviting their friends. That's called duplication. That's called being coachable. And then I see Diamond Mike and his wife Trish stepping up to the plate, doing the presentation, then turning around and calling up and following up with the people that they had on the call, asking them what they like best, then tuning them in and doing a three-way call. People that are being coachable are getting results. And so, you know what? They don't know this morning that they're going to talk. But I am going to call on those three people that I just talked about. And I am going to go out to Diamond Mike in Richmond, Virginia, where we will be this weekend, myself, Christian, and Sylvia Covington. We will be doing bioscans. We will be doing the overview. We will be having blood tests. We will be letting people know what Akana has, not only on one event on Friday night, but also on two events Saturday morning that'll be hosted by another phenomenal leader, Brenda Jones and Caretha Claiborne. Names you might not have heard before, guys, but you will be hearing them. And so without further ado, I'm going to say, Mike, what do you see Akana doing? And how do you and Trish stay so coachable? I just unmuted
you. Good morning, Wakanda Nation. This is Diamond Mike in Virginia. Thank you, Phyllis, for giving me an opportunity to share with the team. And I didn't hear the very last piece of your question. Can you repeat that for me one time?
My question is, why did you adopt coming into the business and being coachable? Because being coachable has moved your business quite a way since you first started back in November.
Okay. Well, the first part of it is what I saw in the business. I saw the vision of where this company was going. I saw the opportunity in the market. I saw the fundamentals of the company. I saw that you had a solid product line. I saw that we had a solid leadership team. I saw that we had, the basics of a business in place. And I was actually, in the fact that it was a African-American owned, female owned company, just added so much value, because I've never been a part of a company of this nature that's been owned and operated by people that look like us. And being coachable is just a function of how these businesses work. One of the advantages of a home-based business is that you don't have to go out and find suppliers. You don't have to go out and find packaging. You don't have to go out and find distribution. It's already in place. But your job as a representative of the company is to use the system that's in place. Because most people come into these business without a lack, with not a lot of experience in the business world. So what you need to do is be a student of the system. And this industry is not new. This industry is it goes back to the 1920s, and systems work. And when you follow a system, follow a game plan, it'll get you from point A to point B. And when you take directions from proven leaders like Phyllis Nash and Melissa Boston, they're not just talking the talk, they're walking the talk. They've proven that their methods work. They've proven that their systems are effective, and they know how to do it. They've been in the trenches, they've been where we are, and they know how to get it done. And tactics and tactics change from time to time. Again, we're in 2023, and the way that we build the business now is different than it was built in the early 2000s, and the 90s, and the 80s. In my opinion, it's a lot more efficient. You can get on your phone, push a button, and get a presentation to somebody and get them to a meeting. So it's not like you have to go out and shake a hand and go meet people, hand to hand. Everything is right in front of you on the computer. So if you use the system that's being taught to you, of course you could put your own flavor on it. You could put your own spin on it, put your personality in it. That's what makes us all better. But use the basics and take it. So there you go, Phyllis.
Awesome, Mike. And that is right, using the systems, because this business has been around a long time, and you are seeming to have success in using those systems. And so we're going to come right on back here to Chicago, Illinois, and we are going to talk to Miss Ernestine Davis, the hostess with the mostest. This woman was dynamic at our I'm Every Woman. She was our MC, and she did a phenomenal job. We had so much fun, guys. I can see you guys doing this all across the country. Melissa and I were talking last night about it, reviewing it, and how we can make it even better the next time around. But I can see these things happening all over. But Ernestine, you have a vast market. You have a vast database with lots of movers and shakers. And so now you're getting ready to have a party on my birthday. And talk about how you did that, how you made that happen. And it's going to be a party about what? Akana. So take it away, Ernestine.
Can you hear me, Phyllis?
I can hear you.
Well, good morning, everyone. So, as Diamond Mike said, he said systems. So, just as he's saying, being coachable, something I had never done before as far as multi-level marketing. But then I kind of thought about it. I'm like, yeah, I did a little bit, but just didn't stick with it. I did a travel thing. But I guess the difference with all of the stuff that I did was that you guys have been like right there, the meetings, the 8 o'clock calls, having someone to kind of hold your hand, like taking those baby steps. And then just following, as Mike said, following the system. So Barbara Bates, we're going to be doing an intimate, an evening featuring Barbara Bates. And she's a world-renowned designer known all over the country, especially in Chicago. And we've been friends for over 40 years. I did her bioscan yesterday, and she's totally excited about doing this. Everyone that walked through her door, she was like, oh, I'm having an event on the 28th. I want you to come. So just that word of mouth, touching people. And, after this weekend, I was already doing my event on the 28th. But I said I can just see and pull from, how things looked, and just taking notes just to make mine just as powerful, if not even more. And, and then even like my team, and I love my team, Stephanie, Paula G, Mary, they were like, we got to do these home parties. And I've been everybody I talk to, I'm like, I need you to do a party for me. I need you to do a party for me. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, the systems are there. And then after the call on yesterday, I texted Minister Mooney. I sent him the flyer. I'm like, we got to talk, because I think the party that happened Saturday, the way you guys, because I had to jump off the call because I was working. But I'm like, I want mine to be just like that. As Phyllis was saying, the party started. It has to start before the party starts, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. We had the oud oil, rubbing it on people, gave them a peppermint. It's like they started walking through the door, getting that experience. It was like foreplay leading up to the, so that's what I want, and that's how I want mine to look. So, and just getting with people that's done this, Phyllis Nash, Minister Mooney. I mean, we're a team and we're a family, and that's what I love. It's like when somebody is winning in Boston, you know, because they're killing in Boston, we're winning in Chicago because they're going to let us know what they did. And so if we just continue to, you know, feed off of each other's energy, be on those calls like we're doing now, sharing those testimonies, you know, because sometimes we get discouraged. It's like, wow, you know, I'm not doing, you know, what they're doing in Boston. I'm not doing what they're doing in New York. But Boston might be saying, we're not doing what they're doing in Chicago. So thank you all for just, you know, helping us, praying for us, you know, just the uplifting. And like Melissa, I mean, it's like in corporate America, you never hear your name called. On Akana, you know, they're calling your name all the time. And it makes you feel good to feel valued and to feel like you have worth. So I just want to end on that note. Thank you, Phil.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for your contribution, Ernestine. Thank you for your energy, your beauty, your sunshine that you carry with you everywhere. So, guys, it's just about doing it. You know, a lot of times we think we got to wait till everything is perfect. We don't have to wait until everything is perfect. People are not perfect. So they, you know, if you're imperfect, they feel like, oh, I can do this because I have some of those shortcomings too. And you're always going to have it. We're always on the road to being better. And so we're going to fly on over to the East Coast to my girl, the diamond that she is, both inside and out. This Bernadine Kirkland with the blessed branches. She has one heck of a team. And speaking of which, I was supposed to talk to Frida yesterday, but Frida, give me a call if you're listening so I can answer your questions. Introducing Bernadine just made me think of you. And so Bernadine, I've noticed since we've been there, and Christian and I came, every weekend you guys are having an event. And guess what? Every weekend I see new people coming into your business. Let's talk about that, Bernadine.
Phyllis, great morning, great day, Akana Nation. You know, you just mentioned I'm a diamond. My team has done that. It has just been an amazing ride. But as a diamond, I'm still learning from the newbies. Stuki put it on me yesterday when he said, we've heard things from mom, right?
Right.
And you hear it from auntie and it hits differently.
Yeah.
Stuki said that, do me a favor, watch this short video. You've said it many times before, Phyllis, but it hit me differently yesterday. And when I walked out of my house with intention, I went for no. I met a sister walking through the Prudential Mall yesterday. You know, I talk to everybody.
Yes.
I met this sister just because she had a beautiful hairdo. And when we finished talking, she said, this was designed by God because I've been asking him for this. Before the night ended, before midnight last night, I was sitting in the hotel lobby with my scale and my scan. And this sister was flying back to Kentucky today. Or Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm sorry, Knoxville. But we have a new dispensary owner coming out of Knoxville, y'all, as of this morning. So it just takes doing it. Weekly, since you left here, Angie Dickerson and I, Angie Dickerson and I have been working with our team, Candace, Tammy, Dee Dee, Patricia, Laverne, everybody going on a weekly basis to a facility that opened their arms to us. And it's just about doing it. You make up a plan and then execute that plan. So Jackie Cameron is somebody who just started. And from Stuki's conversation yesterday, she was the first one that called me. So you talk about following the system, being coachable, follow the system. Jackie was the first one that sent me a text. What is that 4.5-minute video he's talking about? You know, which video, because we're in the process of switching. So just know what the system is. Put the play in practice and just do it. Get that three-way going. I talked to Gigi for a long time yesterday, and my Diamond Upline walked me through what she sends out, what she says to people. It's different each time, but follow the system. I'm going to get her on some three-way calls, and we're going to just work together.
Yes.
So I read the book, Go for No. Remember the steps. Read Go for No. Go and implement those things. The home parties, man, I'm looking forward to. Ernestine just mentioned that elevated experience. You know, people walking in and smelling that oud and putting that peppermint
Yeah.
oil on. The different stations, work with your people. And if you don't have people, get somebody on a three-way call. Invite
That's
somebody to
right.
somebody else's, you know, in another state. But we all just have to keep doing it. This rising tide is floating all boats, and I'm gonna think like um, our previous and TJ. All we do is win. That's how
That's
I'm gonna
right.
end this, because all we do is win all over the country. So that's it.
That's
Thank you,
right.
Phyllis.
Thank you guys for going out, stepping out, and doing. When a call of action is made, you guys always show up. And what happens? Your business flourishes. And you know what? You just set the example. You know, for those that can't take that step, take a itty bitty step, guys. You don't have to, be a Bernadine Kirkland from day one. She was born that way. I mean, she's probably developed a whole lot more, but I'm telling you, she had a lot in her, but so do you. So if it's not as bold as she is, do something, guys. Just don't listen and cheer us on. Do something, because we want to cheer you on. We are cheering you on because you are here. And so just living the life. I tell you, I do my business as I do my life. And all those things they talked about, you can encounter in one day. This weekend was phenomenal. I'm Every Woman was absolutely phenomenal. Then the next day, or no, that Sunday, I went to an event. I've been watching this girl on Instagram, and she is a vegan chef, but she specializes in mushrooms. And so the event was Shroomtopia at Topia. Shroomtopia. And so I went there, and guys, did I meet an amazing bunch of people. They were all millennials. They were all whatever that number is at Gen Zs. What's after millennials, in between baby boomers and millennials. And guess what? Every one of them want to be involved in what we're doing, because they're all in the vegan world. And so I saw a couple of influencers that I've been seeing on Instagram, that they're at every vegan restaurant in the city of Chicago. The girl was out of Memphis, so now she wants to have a bioscan and be done in Memphis and share it. So you just don't know. And hey, I'm making my birthday party and a kind of elevation experience party, because I'm inviting them to my home to have that elevation experience that they want. So take opportunity in everything that you do. And talking about how Bernadine just talked about talking to her upline, Gigi, but just think how this company is small and we can aid each other, because Dr. Roz in Houston, a distributor out of Phoenix of mine, has a new distributor in Houston. Dr. Roz went to their party, scanned their people. They turned around and did a three-way after, and she did a presentation. They turned around and did a three-way with me. They have a new business partner. They have some customers, and that's how they do it. And that new business partner is serious about her business. She was on the team call yesterday, setting up to have her grand opening, going through Sales Academy, following the system. So guys, we got a phenomenal system that works. We just want you to go out there and do it. So go out, guys, and push. And today is Tuesday. So Dr. Betty, are you on the line? Because I know she's got a phenomenal call tonight. Are you out there, Dr. Betty? If she's not out there, the call is going to be about prostate health and how our products can help promote that. So every man that is near and dear to you, make sure they're on that call tonight, and so that they can get some information to help them. Hey, they might not talk to you about it, but just let them know we're having an event tonight that is covering prostate health and the products that we kind of have to offer. And everything is doable, guys. If you have not downloaded your app, everything that happens is right there on your app. It's so easy to go to that app, when that event is going on. Share that link with someone that wants to hear about it, and you can get the information out. So if you haven't downloaded your app, that's something you need to do. It's vital to your business. And with that being said, go push, guys. Push, push, push. See you tomorrow morning. Bye now. Tomorrow night is scan. Elevation experience. Get your scan done at the dispensary. Bye now.